welcome to my YouTube channel. It's here. This is my first video. Yes, honey. We in this bitch. What? But, yes, after a long while of putting it off, because I was a little discouraged, a little nervous, if you will, I just feel like makeup on social media, period, not just YouTube, it's a little bit competitive. Like, who can slay the hardest? And, you know, I don't have a lot of that high-end makeup like all these other girls have, all these other boys have. I don't have that $600 Sony camera. I don't have that $400 ring light. You know what I mean? Like, I got the basics. So, you know, I was a little discouraged to start this video, to start this channel, and to really start my makeup career, period, because I didn't feel like I was really stacked like a lot of the big dogs are. But at the end of the day, at some point, they didn't have all that stuff that they have. And material things doesn't determine your talent. And I feel like even though I don't have all those things, I still know how to beat the hell out of a face. And I still know what the hell I'm talking about. And I feel like y'all can definitely take some tips from what I have to offer. So here I am. And today I have a foundation, highlight, and contour video for you guys. I felt like to kick off my channel, to start the foundation of my channel, I'd show y'all how I do my foundation. It's kind of corny, but you know, I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe, like, share, follow. I'll have all my social media down below, all the products that I use down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and let's get right into the face. So we're just gonna jump straight in with the face makeup. So I'm going to use as a primer the Maybelline Master Prime. This is in 100 Blur&Smooth. And it's going to get my skin ready for foundation. It's also going to smooth out any texture or anything like that. I should have brought a mirror. I don't know why. Oh, shit. Don't get it in your eye. This is why you should have a mirror. Now I think I'm blind. Okay. So moving in with foundation, I'm back and I still have my eyesight. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is in the shade Classic Tan. When I put this on, y'all might be like, bitch, that's a little yellow. Don't worry about it. It's going to neutralize when the bitch put on her concealer. And I love this foundation because, you know, it's cheap. It mattifies the face really well, and I'm a little bit more on the oily side. And it gives a really nice coverage. I don't need like full coverage stuff, but I just would rather have full coverage because it's just that flawless look. You know, that real Beyonce type look, and that's what we're going for. It's Beyonce or nothing. It's Beyonce or nothing. Don't forget your neck. Especially if your foundation isn't like exactly your skin tone, which that's a very rare situation anyway, to get something to be exactly your skin tone. If it's not exactly your skin tone, you definitely need to blend that onto your neck, honey. Just so everything looks cohesive and looks good. Because you don't want to look like you got a mask on. You don't want to look crazy. You want to look good. So, don't forget that neck, or I will find your ass. If you want to be extra, do your ears too. By all means, do your ears. I know I do my ears with this foundation, because like I said, this foundation is a little red for me. But that's alright. This one, you can neutralize all of that with concealer. Our foundation is laid and we are slayed. I'm going to go in with concealer. We're going to highlight now. So to highlight, I like to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Pure Beige. And I really like this concealer because, one, the applicator is so time saving. Like, I don't need to use no brush for this. The applicator really saves time. I think, personally, it's a really thick concealer. And it covers a lot of areas. Like, a little goes a long way with this stuff. And I see a lot of people on YouTube use this shit. And they, like, slather their face with it. I'm just sitting here like, girl, how long was you really sitting there blending that shit out? You don't need a lot of this stuff. With, just a little pro tip for you. When you're doing your under eye concealer, don't put it too close to your eye. Because, I mean, the purpose with that whole under eye thing, especially when you set it, is so that it doesn't crease. If you put too much product underneath your eye, I mean, naturally, it's gonna crease. So be mindful of how much concealer you're putting underneath your eyes. But we're gonna highlight on all the high points of our face where light naturally hits, and we're just gonna accentuate that light by adding a concealer that's about 2 to 3 shades lighter than our skin tone. This one, yeah, this one's pretty damn light. So we're just accentuating light on the high points of our face, which will be underneath the eyes. Which is that isn't really a high point, but you want more of a awake, brightened look. So you would put concealer underneath your eyes. Not too close though. You can always blend it upward. On the bridge of our nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Now if you got a big ass head like me, go a little bit more light-handed with the highlight. Maybe a little bit more heavy-handed with the contour, and vice versa. There's no like right or wrong way. Like, as far as face mapping, it's all about your face. So don't, the way that where I may put my highlight, you might not put your highlight. It's about your face shape. When you're blending underneath your eyes, try to bring it upward onto the cheekbones, because the cheekbones are actually another high point of your face that you want to bring more attention to, that you want to come forward, and that you want to accentuate. So bring that down onto the cheekbones, and if you would like, bring it up towards your hairline for a more, you know. But that also depends on your bone structure. If you already have then girl, that's going to speak for itself. You can also put concealer, like blend the concealer onto your eyelid for a more like, excuse me. You can also blend concealer onto your eyelid for a more like awake look. I like to do it sometimes. So just blend it. Blend your life away, honey. That's a big pro tip of makeup. Blend. Just fucking blend it. It may look crazy right now, but just blend it out. And if you feel like you have too many harsh lines between your highlight and your foundation, use the other side of your beauty blender that has your foundation on it and soften up those edges. And now our highlight is all blended out. So now we're going with the contour. Now this is a new product for me. One of my favorite people on earth, let alone on YouTube, Alyssa Ashley, uses this. This is the, I got all these fucking stickers on it, but this is the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator. $5 at the beauty supply store, you know, at the hair store, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with hair store makeup. Don't be bougie. This is not the channel to be bougie on. Okay, so I'm just going to put this is in level 15. It's got like a, this is more like a foundation shade for me, but kind of like a bronzer shade, and then it's got that contour. So, I'm just going to lay down this contour on all of my contour areas. Not too much. Make sure it's, of course, mine's not even. Mine's never even. Now, with contouring, it's the opposite of highlighting. So, you want to create depth with contouring. You want to sculpt with contouring as opposed to accentuating. Do I want to do cream contour on my nose? For the sake of this video, let's just do it. Contouring is also going to put depth back into your face, like after foundation, because sometimes after foundation you can lose some of your features, and contouring will just put them right back in. I'm going to cap my nose off. You can also minimize anything that you think, you know, a little too big. So we're going to blend that in. Blend it out, sis. That's a major key. Just blend it the hell out. Now, this is my first time using this, and I really, really like it. Like, I was scared that it was gonna be maybe a little too harsh, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, Alyssa Ashley's not gonna steer me wrong. She's my favorite, so she's not gonna steer me. But you want to put contour in the hollows of your cheeks, along the forehead, bridge of the, on the sides of the nose, not the bridge of the nose, sides of the nose, and around the hairline and forehead. Now, the thing about contour on your forehead, blend it into the hair. I really don't care what color your hair is. You don't want to look like this, you don't want to look like that. Okay, you don't want to look crazy. So blend your damn contour into your hairline. I'm so sick of y'all looking like y'all got brown ass masks on. Like, that's not cute. Blend that into your damn hairline so it can look like it belongs there, please. Not gonna tell y'all asses again. Everything is blended out. Now I'm going to set everything. You don't want all of these cream products to move and transfer throughout the day, so you have to set them with a powder. So my highlighted areas I'm going to set with my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. I'm just going to set that. This little powder puff is a pain in my ass. So it's going to get a little bit, well, a lot of it in the cap. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to press this powder into all of the areas that I put that light colored concealer, that LA Girl concealer. I'm going to put this powder in all of my highlighted areas. At this point, a lot of people like to bake. I don't like to bake anymore. I like to just press the powder in and then dust it away with the face powder. Now, this is the point that a lot of people like to bake, but I don't really like baking anymore. It's just time consuming. So I just like bake for a couple seconds. So while this is sitting, I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish. This is in Dark Deep. And I'm going to use a e.l.f. complexion brush. I'm going to swirl that around in there. Jesus. Get a good amount. And I'm going to go on all of my contoured areas. And I'm just going to first kind of just set it and warm up the skin with this bronzer. I also like to take the contour. Now, I don't like cream contouring my jawline, but I do like powder contouring it and bronzing it. So that's what we're doing here. Just bringing it down the neck. Then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and powder contour with my L'Oreal True Match powder. This is in C8 Cocoa. And I'm just, I like a more like blended contour as opposed to a controlled contour. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, dip it in that powder. This is a very, very pigmented, very blendable powder. Knock off any fallout, and I concentrate this right in this area. I don't bring it down to my mouth because that I don't like that look. Y'all can like it. I ain't doing it. And I like to just use really, like, you know, not so controlled motions with it. That's just not my style. I'm just gonna bring it all of my contoured areas where I put that cream contour and that bronzer. And I'm just going to blend it. And as you can see, it's giving me like a really sculpted face. And I'm here for it. Because, you know, not everybody can have lifted ass cheekbones, but we can all contour, honey. You hear me? We sure as hell can all contour, so don't play. A little bit. Not a lot. Want a lot of this on your nose. And I'm just gonna go back over the contours on my nose. And bring your nose contour kind of into the crease of your eye. Like in this area too. Just makes it look a little bit more cohesive. Yes! So now I'm going to knock off all that translucent powder with a face powder. So I'm going to use the Morphe M141. I love this brush for this purpose. And I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the matte and poreless powder in Toffee. I'm just going to swirl it around in there. And I'm going to knock off this excess powder because we don't need it anymore. Really closer to my damn face. Because we don't need it anymore, honey. So knock it off. Knock it off. To add a little bit more color back into my face, I'm going to use this NYX matte bronzer. And this isn't even like a bronzer for me. This is more like a face powder. And I just like to lightly glaze over the places where I put that powder. Just to kind of add a little bit more color to my face, because you don't want to look ghostly. You want to look highlighted, not ghostly. And you don't want to look chalky and weird. So that just adds a little bit of get back to my face, you know. Nothing too serious. So last but not least, we're going to start with the glow. I usually do this at the end of my makeup, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to go ahead and do it. So first, I'm going to spray my face with a Dewy face mist just to get rid of any powdery look. You don't want to look super cakey and powdery. You want your makeup to have a skin-like finish. So I just use this the NYX. I probably just fucking said that. Okay. So now, once your setting spray is not dry, but dry enough, you want to go in, you want to act quickly with this. This is going to make your glow pop. I'm going to go in first with this CoverGirl TruBlend bronzer. This bronzer has a sheen to it. I want to take it on a fluffy brush. I'm going to take this bronzer and put it on the high points of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose. My cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead, and over my eyebrows. Just for like a... This is like a base for my highlight. Okay, so you look nice and awake. Now I'm going to go in with the real glow, honey. I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit. Like, come on, bitch. And I'm going to use my favorite one. Don't mind my little busted ass brush. I got to start buying brushes for myself. But I'm going to go in with Golden Bronze. This is my favorite one. I don't care. Everyone likes to use all the other. I like to look golden. I like a gold based highlight. That's just what I like. So I'm going to go in right on the tops of my cheekbones. Do you see it? I hope you can see it because I got a ghetto ass camera. Right on the high points of my face. And on the bridge of my nose and right on the tip. On the cupid bow. And I like to take a little bit of this over top of my eyebrows. Just for that extra, you can't fuck with me. Oh, I don't know why I put it on my chin. I don't like putting this on my chin. You get a little overboard sometimes. You go a little overboard, honey. You go a little overboard. So that was my foundation contour highlight routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take bits and pieces from it that you made. Maybe you like the primer I use. Maybe you like the foundation I use. Maybe you like how I did, whatever. Take from it what you want to take from it. I hope this was helpful and informative, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And like I said, you know, please share, subscribe, like, follow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.